Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have Moringa oleifera, the noni, described by most people as the most disgusting fruit in the world, and by the rest as the healthiest fruit in the world. Yeah, despite being so disgusting, it's cultivated throughout the tropics and subtropics. Actually, when I was in the Caribbean, they seem to have a particularly disgusting variety. Here it smelled up the whole area. Funny enough, in Southeast Asia and the Canary Islands, the noni is not that smelly, but still smelly enough. And here, we have not any noni, we have the variegated noni. Like the leaves are partially chlorotic. They grow a lot of noni here in the Tenerife Palmetto, which is definitely the best botanic garden on the Canary Islands, so you should check it out if you are here on the Canary Islands. It's definitely worth a visit. And it has a lot of noni plants. I don't know if the folks who founded it are so fond of cancer medicine, because that's the main claim to fame of the noni. It heals cancer, or why they planted so many. But over there you can see a couple more. Over there you can see a couple more. Behind the bananas are a couple more. Here is another one. Well, there is another one. So it's definitely very popular in this botanic garden. Yeah. Well, we should be a bit careful. In the Caribbean it escapes and becomes kind of invasive. Can even tolerate the salt, and is actually often the tree that grows closest to the sea. So we should be careful with having so much noni in the Canary Islands. Well, let's look at it. The crazy thing is, as long as the fruit is still hard, it's not smelly at all. Once somebody gave me a couple nonis and I carried them for days in my luggage. And fortunately, I arrived somewhere and put them out of my luggage. And the day where I put them out of my luggage, in the morning, they were still completely firm and no smell. Just a couple hours later, I came back to my room and it smelled like I had the old socks from a month. No, the old socks from 6 months in the room. So within a couple hours, this fruit, which had stayed firm and smellless for days, suddenly ripened, and if it had been still in my luggage would have been gone. So let's see. Let's find the ripe one. Let's eat the most disgusting fruit in the world. Yeah, that's the state in which they are being used. If you compare it to the I think this one is already ready to be harvested, but it's still hard and not smelly. This one on the ground, it just looks a bit more translucent. It is soft. It feels like some soft animal. Blah. And it smells like old, rotten, hard cheese. But it tastes like old, rotten, soft cheese with a fruity component. Well, I hope I never need this thing a lot, because it's quite disgusting. Often it's being made into juices and other things, probably to mask his flavor, which is a good thing. Yeah, masking this flavor is a good thing. Could make a couple smoothies out of it, but no, better don't. Well, anyway, it's not one of the smelliest varieties. It's like kind of normal for the Canary Islands or Southeast Asian standards, but definitely a lot less smelly than the ones you find in the Caribbean. I don't know why. The ones in the Caribbean have much bigger fruit and are incredibly smelly. They are called corozol de cochon, or swine soursop, or swine guanabana, because they resemble the guanabana, and they are so much more smelly than the ones you have here. Yeah, a good thing that those are not too smelly. They would smell up the whole botanic garden if they were as smelly as those in the Caribbean. But yeah, nice variegated variety, folks. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful Tenerife Palmettum. Do come to the Tenerife Palmettum if you're in the Canary Islands, and of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.